I wish I could make reaction videos, but I was born in 1956. I've heard all these songs. What could I possibly react to?
I was worth it, found my purpose, ran from the abyss to the surface, the reward of constantly working.
Hey whippersnappers, Brian here at A Boomer Reacts. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, thanks for checking me out. I listen to rap and hip-hop songs using lyric videos, and then I let you know what I thought about them. As you can see, I'm going to be reacting to the song Savages by Knucklehedz. Apparently there's no the before Knuckleheads, and heads is spelled H-E-D-Z. I've never reacted to Knucklehedz before. I'm going to read just a little bio just so I know who they are, and then we'll get to the reaction. Knucklehedz was a duo comprised of Tom Jimenez, aka Tom J. the Savage, and Steve Leonard, aka Steve Austin. They were born and raised in Brentwood, Long Island, and were childhood friends. In high school, Tom J. started hanging out with Eric Sermon. Eric introduced Tom to Parrish Smith right after epmd took off, and Parrish liked him so much he invited him into the hit squad, to whom Tom stayed loyal to ever since. He's even been famously shouted out on the epmd classic Rap is Out of Control. By the time Tom got down with Hit Squad, he started bringing Steve with him everywhere. Obviously, epmd likes Steve as well, so he was added to the lineup. The two buddies, who are already making rap demos at this point, formed Knucklehedz and got shouted out again in EMPD's Nobody's Safe Chump. As crazy as it sounds, Knucklehedz were trying to shop their demos on their own, not wanting their success to be determined by their connections. One day, Parrish heard their music by accident. He liked what he heard and signed them directly to his Shuma management, which was associated with East West Records. Parrish eventually hooked them up with the main mixer for all the classics from the Hit Squad camp, Charles P. Marotta, aka MacGyver. The duo finally decided on a name for their debut album, Strictly Savage. That's not spelled right. Oh, they put a K in there. There's a K in Strictly, which is not supposed to be there. Aside from building a platform for its two MCs, Strictly Savage was supposed to introduce MacGyver as another dope producer within the Hit Squad team. The plan was for him to produce half the album, while epmd themselves handled the other half. Their half was split between Eric and Parrish in what turned out to be an interesting opportunity to compare their respective approaches to production. epmd called it quits in '93 under controversial circumstances. Was that burglary? Do we ever... Do we... I know they caught the guys, and they said, Eric was behind it, but did we ever find out if that was true or not? Let me know if you know. Thankfully, parties involved like K-Solo, Redman, and DOS FX were able to dust themselves off and push through, but not Knucklehedz. Strictly Savage was pulled by East West Records because they didn't see the value in promoting an act related to a splintered movement. Never mind the fact that the album was already done and its two lead singles already received the video treatment. The album was shelved. While East West Records America shelved the project domestically, Warner Music Manufacturing Europe had already begun production for international markets. Consequently, the album saw a limited release in Germany while remaining an unreleased lost classic in the US for decades. Savages was produced by Charles Marotta. That is a sad story. Those poor guys. You work and work and work and get yourself right in position, and then the rug's pulled out from under you because of political bullshit. Okay. Savages.
No big surprise, Steve Austin, the kid who put the sag in your Levi's with that old make you wanna lose control kind of stuff. This shit like to pump when you puff. So y'all gather round, it's going down. Got the four-door view, the party records in town. Ringing on your bell, pumping on that app. So sit back, relax, and roast another cell. And thump a little something, you geeky little nerd. Cause I'm freaking with the word, when I'm freaking like the herb, You blunt to a roach, grab a Newport off the pack, swipe your light, then I'm going. Cause I'm just a hyper, gotta get hyper. Run and get a bat, and come back inside, swipe ya. So run for it, cause Steve Austin's lit, and he's about to lose it. Give me 21 guns, a couple of huds, a big bag of Buddha. Sit my ass in the sun, and I'll be straight until the next album comes. Strictly savage, and the woods is where I'm from. Strictly savage, catching a buzz. I want more and more, you know what that does. Strictly savage, catching a buzz. I want more and more, you know what that does. Strictly savage, catching a buzz. I want more and more, you know what that does. Strictly savage, catching a buzz. I want more and more, you know what that does. Oh my gosh, could it be sabotage? Knuckleheads have landed, so if you're living large, I know you got something for me. Heavy on the damage, it's the savage and the story. Tom J's been spotted, as if you didn't know this. Keep feeding on me, I'm so needy, your safety's hopeless. When I'm looking for the dopeness, don't be chintzy. Hey, Mr. Whippy, trying to light the blunt and skip me. It just now hit me, who's the sicky word is Wanda? When punks like you are getting busted on a corner, tell them who's all up on the ill-defined mission. I'm teaching carjackings to pop the ignition. So when you go to prison, I'm sneaking in your ism. Then back to my Firebird, yeah, mid condition. That's how I'm living, strictly savage. Strictly savage, catching a buzz. I want more and more, you know what that does. Strictly savage, catching a buzz. I want more and more, you know what that does. Strictly savage, catching a buzz. I want more and more, you know what that does. Strictly savage, catching a buzz. I want more and more, you know what that does. Yo, I got no money, and I got none neither. So I'll get the Benz, and I'll get the speakers. Sell it up, run, get some Chivas. We're rough, rugged, and rolling up like reefer. The heads is on deck, places covered, no sweat. Pumped up the jet, just like Bill and Ted. On a non-stop adventure. Ooh, the party wrecker, he's 100% excellent. Primo, whip it good, Devo. I got more on my menu than Jack's Bistro. The crookedest crook with the dirtiest looks. I used to carry book, but now I carry knives. Whims run for their lives. I take effect like St. Eyes. Know by my look that I can't be took. And if your girl gets taken, my parts are getting shook. Out the frame, I'm obsessed, forgot the name. And if she wants to freak, call Steve, he's game. So when I'm banging with the gang, causing much damage, hanging with the heads, how you live strictly savage. Strictly savage, catching a buzz. I want more and more, you know what that does. Strictly savage, catching a buzz. I want more and more, you know what that does. Strictly savage, catching a buzz. I want more and more, you know what that does. Strictly savage, catching a buzz. I want more and more, you know what that does. Strictly savage, word is born. Round 93, word up. Strictly savage, tip. Wow,
I wasn't even paying attention. Because the album cover's right here, and they're white. I did not know that. Yeah, it was a fun song. It had a simple beat, but those guys were fun and they had good rhymes. Going over the beat. The chorus is good, better than most choruses in my opinion, but I would have loved to have seen You know, it's Strictly Savage, Catching a Buzz, I Want More and More, you know what that does. And then it repeats that. I would have much preferred Strictly Savage, Catching a Buzz, and then another new line. Strictly Savage, Catching a Buzz, and then another new line. You know, a lot of things rhyme with buzz. What I liked is I could tell the difference between the two MCs. I can't always, especially the first time around, but I definitely could tell these two apart. You know, of course, I can see who's rapping what verse, but even if I didn't, I can tell the difference between, like, there's two people, which isn't always the case. So it's just a braggadocio and weed. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's going in my car. It's a really good car song, I think. And I already know the chorus. Yeah, that was fun. I liked it. Well, thanks for hanging with you guys. If you like this kind of content, give me a like and a subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.